bring us incrementally closer to
I'm just trying to make you happy.
justifying ads. But I'm gonna be real. We're always going to disagree on the justifiability of ads, period.
I mean, if I could turn them back off, I would, but I can't. But people should be happy.
Okay, there's my webcam.
YouTube's up. Can you check our sound?
Okay.
I think you might be good. I'm just worried about me being a little quiet.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Okay, how am I?
You're also fine.
Oh. Just fine?
I mean, what do you want me to say? You're incredible. You're doing a great job.
Yeah!
Alright. You're doing a very great job, and I'm very proud of you.
Yay! I would have thought dealing with, like, very young children would have trained you into what I'm looking for immediately.
With kids, I mostly just don't. I am silent about anything critical I might be tempted to say. Oh shit. We're back at Picross.
Yeah, I mean, I can go do any of the things from the main menu.
Mm-hmm. I mean, let's play a little Picross while we're waiting for people to file in.
You want me to refresh it?
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is what I had so far. I don't know if I'm right. I actually feel like
I mean, you're definitely wrong. Yeah. Trying to see if there's any others that are. All right. So. Okay. One of the problems here is that you basically just have to do this yourself. Because if I try and help you, it's the words that I would have to use, the verbal directions I would have to give are nightmarish.
Do you want me to fill one in and you say yes or no?
Just do that with every square.
Mm-hmm.
No, I don't really want you to do that.
It might be funny, though.
It might be funny.
I was kind of vibing this.
I mean,
my problem is that it's
definitely the top two must be filled in, right? I don't know why, like the bottom two are not certain.
These two?
Yeah. Because the top two, you've got a 2 on, like the border between two cells, right? So those must be filled in. And then there's another one right there. Then there's another one right there. Yeah.
Is there any more?
The line you have going through the 3s, I don't know how you came to that conclusion.
Because it's 223 or 224.
224, yeah.
And so, 4 can either be this or this, because this is blank. This doesn't have one. So it has to be a minimum of 3 here. If this is 2. Which this can't be the 4.
Wait, no, I don't think... So I don't think the way it works... So you see how there's zeros, right?
Mm-hmm. There can't be anything there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if there's no number, then I think there could be something there. They could...
Sure.
Oh, yeah, I see. That last column is blank. I see what you mean.
Which means there's nothing there. Just like these 2 columns are blank, there's nothing there, and this last column is blank. Nothing there.
Shady coming in, max aggression, immediately. Shady, did you like get on a new cycle recently? What's up?
Are you saying Shady's PMSing?
I'm saying he's on a new stack.
On new gear. To get shredded.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was self-descriptive. Oh, okay. No,
what does that mean?
Shady's off the gear. Shady's being self-deprecating, because the confidence chemicals are rapidly retreating from his body.
Yeah.
Oh, Shady.
Now this...
Shady's just saying, I'm so depressed in chat. That's rough.
This is a possibility.
Sure.
And then the last one would be either here or here.
Yeah, I mean that... Yeah, so yes, that is basically
Shady,
how it has to be.
If there were X's I could place, this would be so fucking easier.
Yeah, Pet's done some pick cross.
I
kind of expected you to blow through this.
Well, without the X's, I'm weak. And of course, typically in a pick cross, like this is actually a pretty sizable square. And typically in pick cross, you would have at least one row that you'd be able to knock out completely.
Yeah, so that square you're on has to be filled in.
Yeah. I'm glad we realized that at the same time.
Yeah. I really do bet it's just a big, stupid skull.
It doesn't look like a skull anymore.
Yeah, but what if I want it to be?
So this is blank. That's good to know.
Mm-hmm.
But one of these could be... One of these could not. Oh, this has to be blank because that row wouldn't get to 4. So it has to be... It has to be these. Boom.
It's definitely skull.
That's a 1. Fine. And this is 0, 2. So we got 2 rows done.
Shady's racing us. Shady loves to race us at puzzles.
I mean, if you have a screenshot... It doesn't
count because Shady's not working. Shady's not working with streamer dementia.
But also, like, I have to do...
If you want to make it a fair fight, Shady, you need to be constantly, like, stabbing yourself in the thigh with an awl.
Well, here's the thing is that, like, I can't just, like, click to fill in. I have to individually use my up and down arrows. Which is rough.
Yeah.
Neither of rows... No, neither of these rows can be. These are 0. So it could be... That would have to... I don't know how confident I am. Because this would have 1. This would have to be the 1 because there's nothing here. We wouldn't have space for the 1.
Yeah. Okay. So I think.
And we can't have anything here because it's a 0.
I think the 6 in the top row is just like between the corners of the 2s. Like just those 6 units.
3, 4, 5. Very plausible. That definitely works. And definitely, like, if we were to play towards your skull theory, the ones
like
there, this can be 1. Can't put 1 here. Can't put 1. Well, we could put 1 here. I guess that could be right.
You have
I don't know because this.
You don't have to.
Yeah. Now, if I were to apply for skull theory, I'd put this one here.
Okay, that would leave the top 2 rows finished.
And we do that. How do you like that? It's now looking more like a skull.
Yeah, so the 3 in the 4th row has to go either to the left or to the right of that block of 4. Block around 4.
And that's tricky because on this one it would have to be a 2 square, so it'd either have to go up and down here or down here, which is plausible because both of these rows have a 3.
Yeah.
So it could be that.
Could it?
But it doesn't look good.
Well, yeah. It couldn't because see the column that you tried to put those in.
Oh, so you're saying if we did here. Because this one has a 2, and this is 2, and now these are the 3s. And then the 1s would be, there would be a 1 here. And there could be a 1 here. And
yeah, they could.
Do a 1 here. Skull theory lives. I think you're onto something with skull theory. I'm afraid to say.
Yeah.
And let's see. So so this is a 4. So let's get as far as we can between. I think it has to be this because. Which means it has to be this. Or am I crazy? No, I'm crazy. No, I'm not crazy. It has to be 4. Now, things that we're missing, the 3 in this row. And
yeah, I mean, if it starts on the top left corner of that 3, then it just has to go down 2 from there.
Well, no, this one is the 3, either up here or I guess it would have to be down here.
1 3 1 1 1. Okay, yeah.
So.
And we're missing a 3 there too. So.
Yeah, and so we can either go here or here. And this is a 3, so maybe that.
Yeah.
That looks okay. Yeah, and see, this is the problem with the X's. It also doesn't say when you're theoretically finished a row. This is 1 1 2, so we're missing a 1. It can't be here. We have the 3. That's good. Missing 1 here. It would probably be like either. Yeah, we're missing a 3 here. So it'd probably be like there.
Yeah, it's kind of a skull in 3/4 profile.
True.
Or 1/4 profile.
This is the thing. If it was a screenshot and I was working on Paint in like where you could draw little X's and stuff, it'd be so much fun. Wouldn't it?
Yeah. 1 1. I think this row might actually be kind of easy.
Like you think it's 5 total.
Because there's 5, 1 2 3 4 5. Yeah, it has to be that. And then now you can fill in all the 2s.
Can I? I guess, yeah, because they'd be 1s. Would it be like that? And then I'm missing a 2 here.
I think it could be the other way. Like you could shift all the dots to the right.
Okay.
Too.
So like
on that row. Like that. 1, 3, 1. Yeah. Boom. Skull.
We did it.
Skull.
Fuck. Wow.
Skull theory lives.
Man.
This is your guy.
How many people are in chat right now?
3.
Oh, that's good. Because that wouldn't count you or me.
Yeah, it's Peter Piper Shady, and it does count me, I guess.
It shouldn't, because your login is me, or is us.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
Did you see what it did to Ethan? Oh god, man, this game is so fucking gorgeous.
Yeah, I love the way it looks.
It was like,
and all the depictions are really good. Like whatever the digital equivalent to draftsmanship is.
Yeah, it was like it was digging through his guts, like it was looking for a pair of socks in a drawer or something.
He's got some very specific guts he needs.
You don't know whether to laugh or slap him.
I don't know where Hannah's gone, but I've done babysitting all of you. You're all adults now, and you know what you're doing.
You want to say more, but you choose to stay quiet. After all,
my throat's a little dry. The Batman voice is going to be tough. Hold on.
Have I had any more luck with interviews? No. Yeah, you should have water.
Yeah, I'm going to go get a thing of water.
No, I had a really good interview, but they were supposed to talk to me on Monday, and they never talked to me on Monday. So I guess it went less well than I thought. Maybe. Yeah, probably. Is it Tuesday? It's only Tuesday, so I probably will message them and see, but I'm not stressed about it. I'm more stressed about the current looming American job market, as mass layoffs are happening everywhere. I think Amazon just cut, like, what was it, like 3,000 jobs? Mamdani's only mayor of New York City, so his election does not affect me in any shape or form. It's kind of misleading because the world will convince you that the New York City mayoral election is like the most important thing in the world. But in fact, I've learned that New York City is contained. It is very funny. My wife's mother was asking her what she thought about Mamdani and the election, and she just like cock-blocked her and was just like, I don't know, I'm not following it. And like truly, it truly is so hard to convince people that in fact New York City does not affect any, like the mayor of New York City does not control anything outside of New York City. Yeah, Mamdani destroyed the East Wing. I have seen the mock-ups of the new mosque they're gonna put in accordance with Sharia law.
Yeah, they're gonna build the Ground Zero mosque inside the East Wing.
After all, Leo was still in shock from what happened to Ethan. And you? Why don't your hands shake or your pulse race like Leo?
This is narration.
Yeah, I'm narrating this chapter. Have you seen worse things in that past you don't remember?
There's a phone in the cabin. You can come with me. Or you can take your chances with that crazy guy in the bear costume.
You start walking, but a growl stops you dead in your tracks. Oh, it's a real bear. You recognize it instantly. It's the same old male bear from yesterday, who lost his spot in the river to a younger one.
Look at his fucking form factor. Look at his little feeties.
He's so cute.
Listen to me for a second.
Am I talking to the bear?
You speak in whispers with slow gestures. You know the grizzly can read any sudden movement as a threat. Right?
You don't gotta worry, these guys are chill guys.
There's something in the animal's gaze that moves. Dina, what are you doing? She's like trying to sneak into under the desk between my chair and the desk, but it's too small. And so she was just moving forward like impotently. She was just bumping up against my desk over and over as if next time she'd be able to slide right through.
Just trying to vibrate through the desk.
Yeah, good job, buddy. Yeah, you can fit. There's something in the animal's gaze that moves you. You're not sure what it is. Certain sadness. Like the giant bear knows something that goes beyond its own existence. The thought fascinates you. And like everything else that happens to you, you blame your father for it.
My fucking dad, making me have a sublime moment in the forest.
Okay, it's coming back. Just need some more water.
John, I'm going to say you were, before we started the stream, John was talking about how night mode erases Xena. But I gotta say, she appears beautifully on stream in the chat box.
Yeah, over the lewd hot dog background, yeah.
Yeah. Even though you don't remember anything about your past, you can clearly recall every argument about his books. You were never much of a reader. What are you doing? I found my pattern.
Shady, how could I not be a Curtis Lewa guy when he, and like, through his divine instrument that is the Guardian Angels, single-handedly curbed crime on the New York subway?
Sydney actually had briefly a Guardian Angels group.
That is awesome.
Yeah.
I don't know. There is something kind of fun about giving a bunch of idiots in a city like an excuse to walk around in cool jackets and do kung fu. As long as that, I'm not super familiar with the political tenor of the Guardian Angels. I'm sure it's not great. But they weren't like brown shirt type guys. They were a pretty multicultural kind of organization, right?
I mean, I wasn't alive when they were most famous.
Shady asks if we want to Stu
yes.
Kiefer Threshold.
Yes, DM me it on Discord.
Yeah.
It's so, I mean, a really funny thing to think about, John, and to remember that's vital when thinking about Curtis Lewa, is that he did, in his primary, there was no other Republican candidate.
Mm-hmm. He won by default because in New York City, the Republican primary is supposed to be a joke. Like, the whole existence of a Republican candidate is supposed to be a joke. That's why they have fucking ranked choice for the primary and not for the general.
Yeah. You were never much of a reader. Reading bored you. If you ever listened to Jamie talk about his books, it was only because you wanted to spend time with the old man. Even if he slurred his words and fell asleep in the middle of a rambling thought. Most crime writers use it. The red herring. Have we talked about this, son? You can picture Jamie next to you pointing at the bear. You hold back the urge to reach out and tell him how much you miss him. If this were a detective story, the old bear would be the red thread that offers the most obvious solution to the reader. old bear would be the one behind the disappearances, and not some crazy guy with a poker gutting his victims like salmon. You take a deep breath and close your eyes. Life isn't a detective novel. It's something else. And the main thing is to survive. Just what your father didn't do.
Leo, for fuck's sake, don't run away while I'm thinking about hugging my dad.
The bear charges towards you. You jump just in
You
time.
jump just in time.
The pain floods your body with the urgency of an inexperienced lover.
Jesus Christ.
Almost unable
Wow.
to move. You watch the old bear gut the student. Everything
You got Leo
has
fucking
been
killed, you idiot.
is reduced to the sum of his parts. You try to put distance between the old bear and yourself. How much blood have you lost already? With the last strength you have, you try to make a tourniquet. You lose consciousness.
You friggin' die.
Wait, what am I doing?
I don't think you're doing it right.
Oh, hold on. I have to wait for... Wait. Okay. I think I get it.
The speed at which you can try this is so funny. Like, he's just dying over and over so fast. You're losing consciousness. Tighten it. Tighten it, you fool.
Oh my god! I got it to work that time.
You're so bad at tightening. This game's got some problems. Or at least, it's either the game has problems or you have problems.
I mean, at least they know to just immediately let you retry.
Yeah. There we go.
The tourniquet stops the bleeding. Sleep finally overcomes you. And you surrender to the mysteries of unconsciousness.
You surrender to, you fall into the abyss of daddy dreams.
Listen up. You're not gonna believe this. The U.S. Army hands over soldiers reported as MIA to Dr. Morales. Morales implants microcontrollers in them and transforms them. This is you, by the way.
This is still Whistleblower.
Oh, into what? Can you guess? Into Men in Black. Get
This
it?
is where the MIBs come from.
From MIA to MIB. And then
That's
there's a
pretty
third
fun.
kind. MICs, which is probably why we're here, right? MICs are the missing in control. They're the MIBs who microcontrollers from Dr. Morales stopped working. I can't help but laugh at how obsessed the government is with acronym. MIA, MIB, MIC. What are they gonna come up with next?
I think it's easy to predict. It's gonna be MID, right?
And then MIE?
Missing in ecstasy.
Anyway, a lot of people are hunting down MICs. The MICs know too much. You don't say a word. You already know how important it'd be to have a MIC on the team.
What?
On the team?
On
like
the team?
like it's Nick Fury rappelling from a helicopter down to invite Grizzly Man to the Avengers.
Except Gridman's powers is that he has brain damage. He's had open brain surgery. You do okay.
No,
Are we trading narrator still?
We were on chapter, but I think all my characters are dead.
Wow. All right, you take narrator.
All right. You don't know how much time has passed. It's hard to make out the signals
His
when
face.
everything feels like it's underwater. Oh, it's Hannah. You don't know much about myths. What you know through what your father used to tell you. But you're sure Narcissus must have felt something like this. He saw his own reflection on the surface of the lake. Oh, it's the girl!
Damn, I'm beautiful. Ugh. Don't stick me.
Are you okay?
Ugh.
Though you try, you can't form an answer. And lose consciousness again.
Just thinking about Greek mythology.
The Lethe Sun. The river of Hades where the dead drink to forget their past lives. One day, more drunk than usual, your dad had told you the rivers of Alaska belonged to the basin of Hades. And maybe that's why, by drinking from it, you couldn't remember who you'd once been. He, on the other hand, drank everything but water.
So we're just hanging out with, like, Battle Angel Alita now.
Well,
like
this is the girl from the threesome.
I know, her eyes are damn huge. Look at her big anime eyes.
And that way, he never forgot it.
Her face is so intense. I guess ours is too.
You think about your dad with the empty bottle on the table, tears in his eyes rushing to wipe them away. And the image hurts you a lot more than the leg does. Now you're finally gonna tell me who you are?
Robert.
You'd like to say something else.
I was involved in extreme polyamory and lost my memory.
Oh, my dad is daddy.
That's what all of this is about. The MICs are part of a government MK Ultra program to investigate the extreme outer limits of polyamory.
Oh,
that's why everyone here is trying to get fucked.
What if we're the MIC and the Grizzly Man is the MIB?
I think the Grizzly Man's the MID. Well, I guess he'd be a MIG, a missing in Grizzly.
Hey, as of 9:02.
Sheer Bliss,
ESC.
Congratulations on dinner. I hope the soup is good.
As of 9:02 Eastern Time, Zoran Mamdani won the mayoral election.
It was a foregone conclusion. There was no way his opposition was going to organize well enough to defeat him.
Is Grizzly hot? John, how do you answer that?
The Grizzly Man is, I guess, hot in like a threatening way. He's like fit, if I remember correctly.
He is fit. He has been like one-shotting it.
Yeah. But I don't think he's fuckable because he's in a constant fugue state, and I don't think he can consent necessarily.
But you settle for what you know, and tell her about the hike, about the group, about the Grizzly Man.
The wound on my leg wasn't him, by the way. That one was a real grizzly.
Though that hadn't been your intention, the comment made the young woman chuckle. I'm Claudia. Nice to meet you. Claudia speaks in English with the formality of someone from abroad. Oh! That's why it was so confusing. She is in a different country.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Tells you about her study trip, and you're surprised to learn she came to Alaska from Argentina.
God, that's so far away.
A country you
so
only
far
know
away
by
just
name.
to get rejected by the primary couple of your polycule.
Well, now she's the last one standing.
Yeah, that's true. If anything, she rejected them.
You killed 2 of my friends, and though he tried, he couldn't kill me. There's something in Claudia's gaze that's hard to define, a magnetism that words can't explain.
She got final girl schema.
It's like, I look at her and I know she can make an incredible empanada. Claudia survived like you did.
This girl smells like Bitcoin.
For some reason, it seems like her experience was different.
In Abigail's cabin, there's a phone line in a truck.
Who's Abigail?
A friend.
Can you walk okay? You nod and you start walking. Claudia's strength is contagious. You walk for hours without saying a word. And though
walking for hours with a tourniquet on your leg.
Yeah, but he's handled worse. He fought in the Alien Wars. And though you know life isn't like your dad's books, you feel like the cabin brings you closer to something that might resemble an ending.
An ending of a story or a video game. Look at him. He's doing the Max pose.
Do you ever realize that the older you get, the more incomprehensible the Max reference gets?
Yeah. I mean, the Max is it was already an incomprehensible reference, like, basically by the time I was 5. Like, the Max... The Max was not like a cultural touchstone for anybody.
Well, maybe for like 2 years in like 1995.
No, man. No, the Max was like a weird indie comic. It did get like an animated adaptation, but even that only lasted a season because no one knew who the fucking Max was.
Yeah, got it. Fuck them. It'll take them a while to get here. You look out the window. The sky looks like a brain. All synapses firing off erratically.
This story is about brains.
Oh shit, Robert! I'm not staying here waiting for them to show up. The light comes through the window and casts a web of shadows across Claudia's face. You need to go to the hospital. The truck outside. Nope, that's Claudia. He just has his mouth open.
Yeah.
He's going, What are we, really? Are we what the light shows us? Or the negative space of what we don't know?
Damn. It's like there's a conscious and a subconscious.
How long has it been since anyone started it? At least 2 or 3
At least 2 or 3 weeks.
I'll start it up so it warms up. The keys? A feeling of guilt eats away at you. You knew Abigail had it secured. And to cover your father's debts, you'd once thought about making it disappear.
A magnetic case. In the back wheel on the driver's side.
Wait here, I'll be back. Oh shit, it's Grizzly.
There he is. It is Grizzly Man.
Ah!
Hello. Look at him. Look at his fucking body. How is he maintaining a body like this?
Salmon. Yeah,
just a lot of salmon, dog.
Yeah. The Grizzly Man slams the door open. Everyone salmon. The impact knocks Claudia off balance. And she stumbles backwards.
The shockwave of his enormous bulk knocks her off balance. Look at him, he's like 7 feet tall.
You think of 4 things you tell Taurus if they come face to face with a grizzly. Stay calm, avoid sudden movements, back away slowly, and don't make direct eye contact with the animal. This time you wouldn't follow any of those rules.
You got frickin' angry. You got super mad. Struggle. Go ahead, struggle.
I'm struggling. He's so tough.
You gotta struggle more.
He's pretty
tough. This is top 10 hardest boss fights. Sure, Bliss. I think this is much more likely to be a final girl trope rather than a tragic heroine death trope. What is it? The masculine pain, like fridging the wife thing, is more of an action movie, whereas this is supposed to be kind of a horror game, which is way more final girl.
We fridged our dad.
Yeah, the dad's been in the fridge for years.
Technically, the women, like, except for the one at the very opening, the women have survived. And all the men have died.
Look at him struggling. Shady says you have to wait for it to get green.
No, I'm getting it backwards.
You're getting it backwards.
Do you notice how I'm gradually making progress?
Maybe. Is there some timing that you're supposed to be doing this with?
No, I think I'm struggling.
I mean, you're definitely struggling. No one would contest that.
Like, do you want me to just hit the wall?
No, that's not what I want. I want to win. I want to fucking win. But I don't know if that's gonna happen at this rate. I think we might all die before you win.
Yeah, I mean, I had a lot of good progress before I tried Shady's thing.
Maybe try hammering it
What do you think I'm
as
doing?
fast as possible, AFAB.
What do you think I'm doing?
I don't know, man. You're obviously doing it wrong.
The problem with spam clicking is that I can only click on it when it appears.
Uh-huh. We gotta rename the stream to Struggle.
I can't do anything.
I'm doing it. We're gonna struggle forever.
Well, no, I've made progress, look.
Yeah, you're like halfway up the little meter. This is crazy. This can't be how this is supposed to work.
No, I'm probably meant to lose, but I refuse to accept that.
No. Why would Robert ever lose?
Robert?
He's a man who misses his dad, the strongest creature in existence. The ultimate life form.
His dad,
a man who misses his an amnesiac CIA agent who misses his adopted father. You lost so much fucking ground. It's gonna take us forever to get it back.
I know.
Pathetic. Focus. Lock in.
I might have
Lock in, Pat.
I had to switch hands.
Oh my god.
Oh shit! I missed it.
Pat.
I missed it.
He's not locked in at all.
Sorry, my
He's
hand
locked
cramped.
out. Oh my god.
Go! Do it!
I think I don't know, man.
You're fucked, dude. You fucked it up so bad. Just let Robert die. Just disappoint him like you've disappointed me.
The Grizzly Man is too strong.
The Grizzly Man is too strong. You
Blood and
fucking
guts
die.
drip on the floor of the cabin like painting some artist whose name you can't remember. Oh my god, I was supposed
to
win!
Fucking do it! Wow. Do it perfect this time. Do it perfect and win. No, more perfect! Why are you pause buffering?
Because I'm pretending.
Is that helping?
It's Loki kind of helping.
It's Loki kind of helping. You're sort of speedrunning it with the pause buffering. This actually is working. I'm pissed. No! Fuck. Every time you fuck it up, I get so mad.
I'm the king
JD.
I'm the king of nature. I'm the top of the food chain.
I'm the avatar of man's dominion over the natural world.
Bow to me,
Come on.
Grizzly Man.
Fuck.
Bow to me.
Maybe I need to turn on Phantom Bot.
Bow to me.
Submit, Grizzly Man.
This is you.
Would Phantom Bot give us?
I mean, no, the death counter wouldn't have been able to keep up with all of the times we went unconscious.
No, Shady tried to add quote, and I'm wondering if that is something Phantom Bot could do. I might have lost our Phantom Bot installation with the hard drive apocalypse, which is a pity. But yeah, EK Hawkman has a point. The death counter would have been good too. There was plenty of time for the death counter.
No, the death counter would have been impossible to keep up with.
No, it would have been fine.
How many times did I die trying to fix the tourniquet?
Enough.
Unfortunately, in Mahunek, neither John or I liked Elden Ring enough to want to do that.
What is this? I mean, I like Elden Ring. I've just never finished a Souls game. Because I don't have the guts.
And I don't like Elden Ring because it didn't do my brain good.
I see. I don't know what that means.
Can you say your fucking line?
I'm looking for Phantom Bot.
Just say your line. It's just a one line.
We've broken a Mahunek. Yeah, Phantom Bot got destroyed. That's a real pity.
Say your line. Release your rage about Phantom Bot. Check the pockets. Struggle. Try to wrestle with the creature, but he kills you. Thank God Phantom Bot is gone.
Watch it make you fucking do the struggle again. You're losing health every second.
Alright, check the cuff.
That face in the first panel is so funny. It's not struggle.
Check the pocket. Stab.
There we go. Ouchie. There we go.
Oh, he fucking nailed me!
It just like shakes our brain.
You try to stay awake, but the darkness creeps in with the force of a natural disaster. This is after we also zapped Grizzly Man ass out as Hannah.
Grizzly Man's really strong. Where are they? Where are my eggs?
To move, and with your neck bent in an unnatural position, you think about your father. How reading had affected his posture. And just like him, hearing him grumble and complain, and laugh and cry, the only thing you can do now is watch the scene unfold, unable to get involved beyond your role as a witness.
Claudia, come on. Do something.
Oh yeah, the knife!
The freaking knife! She loves it.
Claudia presses the sole of her foot against the knife, and the wound opens like at the gates of a dam.
His guts are coming out. Yoshi! Grizzly Man.
Slowly.
This is really Grizzly, man.
I think you have a fractured jaw.
Grizzly Man fucked me up.
We survived, Robert.
I feel pretty bad.
We survived. And that son of a bitch is dead. Claudia tells the officers everything that happened. One of the officers gives some orders and helps you out of the truck. Claudia would go with them to the station. They take you to the hospital to check your wounds. You try to complain, but the pain is unbearable. And you can't be understood too well. The son of a bitch had broken your jaw with a knee. And what hurt the most is not being able to thank Claudia for putting an end to the Grizzly. Or is he?
But he's actually
the
fine.
End?
The end?
Someone's gonna stop this guy.
Yeah. We know the lyrics.
Crazy. Yeah, a little bit.
Grizzly Man. I wish they had gotten more into the MK Ultra stuff. It was pretty cursory. Xena.
Everyone do the shaking Xena emote in chat.
Obviously, it's the petting Xena emote.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Do the petting Xena emote.
And then a little bit of vibrating Xena, too. I was telling Pat that if you have dark theme on, the Xena is almost illegible, but Xena does show up pretty good on the stream itself.
Ooh, is this how we see that Sheer Bliss only follows and isn't subbed?
Oh, are the emotes are only available to subscribers?
The animated ones are.
Okay.
How old is Xena? I think she's like 12.
Xena's pretty old.
She's at least 12 or 11. Wow.
But she's still a good baby.
I can't believe
dog.
It. We finished the game.
We finished Grizzly Man, which we expected to do. We still have about an hour and 10 minutes.
You want to look at the other LCB game?
Sure.
Right.
EK Hawkman's using his subs on streamers he doesn't even know personally.
Well, then you don't.
Fine.
I mean, Omagnek should drop the best animated emote we have.
Oh yeah, we haven't created an emote for Spinning Rabbit because that requires me to boot into Ubuntu.
Yeah, you need
and then
to
do
give
a Blender render as a PNG sequence, and then turn the PNG sequence into a GIF.
Well, no, you just need to give me a transparent background, and I can do the rest.
That's what I'm saying is that. Well, you want to do it the wrong way.
Well, no, because I can turn a video into a GIF.
Oh, okay.
That's how we have any of the animated GIFs. Including Kitty Time. Please tell me you disabled Kitty Time, by the way.
It's much more expensive now.
Okay.
Since its IPO, the unit price of Kitty Time has 10x'd. So, I hope you enjoyed that. It's gonna take you like 10 hours to get enough points for Kitty Time.
Jimmy, summer 1954. Truth or dare? You can narrate. You don't have to do your screaming voice anymore. Unless you want Jimmy or whatever to be.
Peter Piper has a good idea for the Kitty Time GIF. We could get rid of the background and then splice the spinning together, like do a horizontal mirror and then splice the two clips together to make it look like I'm spinning in a full circle. I can do that. I'll do that when
if you do a video of
next
it, I can
decide
turn it into a GIF.
Yeah.
The tricky thing about GIFs is that they have to only be 60 frames. Which is the real bastard of Kitty Time. Was that.
The question takes you by surprise.
You be Doug.
I don't know why you ask him. He always makes the same choice.
Truth. Truth.
Truth?
Sometimes you can't stand Doug. You know you only chose truth because of the way he provoked you. You look at Christine and try to smile. Christine bites her lip. Wow. Sensual.
Last summer, is it true that Maggie wrote you a love letter just before she left?
Yeah, fuck Doug. On this stream, we hate Doug. We think Doug should die. Is that the question?
Yes, it's true.
Although you're relieved, you don't know what else to add. You look at Doug and notice his expression. Shit-eating, like usual. So he's still in love with Maggie?
She's going back to her family this time. Are you gonna say anything to her? That's another question, isn't it?
Wow, is Christine really jealous? You walk a while in silence. Bit by bit, your smile fades. You feel like every step you don't open your mouth is another missed opportunity. And you know that when you go to sleep and run the conversation in your head, 1,000 things you could have said to her will come to you.
What is it? L'esprit d'escalier?
Yeah. L'esprit de l'escalier. Something like that. You think you hear someone whistling. Are you imagining things now? You're still bothered about yesterday. Why didn't you wait for Doug and Christine to arrive? What did you want to prove? You try to think of something else. You start thinking about orbs. You start thinking about slides.
Are we in Simpsons world?
You are pretty, like, highlighter yellow. Like your mom says, what's done is done. Either that or we all have hyper jaundice. You clear your throat.
Dear listeners.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
We formally kick off a new summer in Varney Lake.
Doug claps his hands and Christine wolf whistles. Christine is a year and 10 months older. But when you do the radio host voice, you don't feel the age gap as much. She's Doug's cousin, and this is the 4th summer you've spent together. She lives with just her mom. Her dad died in the Korean War. Wow, so this is like the 50s.
Yeah, it's
Doug is a few months younger than you. Okay. He's still 12, but turns 13 in a few weeks. He never knew his father, and his mother is Christine's aunt. Christine, Doug, and you are all only children. And what had started as a joke ended up formalizing into the idea of a club. You guys finished Mob Psycho? God, that series rules.
So make yourselves comfortable.
You pause and point to Doug and Christine.
And the all-new adventures of the Only Child Club are about to begin.
And the club had been the detestable Doug's idea. But it was Christine who suggested trying to raise the money to buy the old Varney Lake Drive-In Theater.
Oh,
what?
What's that? $3?
I guess in the 1950s, children could buy property.
Yeah, I mean,
it was no big deal.
This is when you realize how insane the penny lemonade exchange rate is. When you have 3 kids just trying to buy a $3 movie theater.
Yeah, man, you sell 300 lemonades, boom. You have a drive-in.
They say you can see strange lights at night.
Christine makes a noise with her mouth. Any noise.
Who say?
Whop. Who say?
Who say?
Doug doesn't answer.
It wouldn't be the headlights of ghost cars, would it?
You laugh.
Look at his fucking expression.
He's so awful. Doug takes a deep breath and shakes his head from side to side.
People that died in that fire. Real people.
Can't you see his face, Jimmy? He's fucking with you.
Doug laughs and makes some faces at you. Any faces. You let out a laugh and threaten to punch him in the fucking stomach. Little pussy. You immediately drop into toxic masculinity mode. You get to the old sycamore tree. And you start furiously punishing Doug's midsection. And try to erase the memory of that time you chickened out of Christine.
Will you let me try it?
That's the Jimmy I like. Oh yeah, punish my belly. Fuck me up, Jimmy.
It had all started 2 summers ago. Shady, you're missing. There's some complex group dynamics going on in the Only Children Club.
Only Child Club.
But they seem happy with each other. Doug had shown you a book he was obsessed with. Shady, I think we're kind of call me by your naming.
No.
If anything.
No, because they're cousins.
Yeah, that's true. Christine and Doug cannot get together. We're maybe kids on the sloping a little bit. If one of the kids on the slope wanted the girl that they were in a love triangle with to just furiously punch him in the stomach.
I have to go pee real quick.
Okay. He's peeing. Ask me anything about what it's like when Patrick pees. Do y'all want to learn some introduction to topology? Do y'all want to learn some topology? Would you like that? I guess because we're like... We're going through like the shittiest trash can servers in Twitch HQ. The stream delay is pretty bad. So I don't really want to wait for you guys to answer. We're going to start learning some topology. We adopt, as most mathematicians do, the naive point of view regarding set theory. We shall assume that what is meant by a set of objects is intuitively clear, and we shall proceed on that basis without analyzing the concept further. Such an analysis properly belongs to the foundations of mathematics and to mathematical logic, and it is not our purpose to initiate the study of those fields. Logicians have analyzed set theory in great detail, and they have formulated axioms for the subject. Each of their axioms expresses a property of sets that mathematicians commonly accept, and collectively the axioms provide a foundation broad enough and strong enough that the rest of mathematics can be built on them. It is unfortunately true that careless use of set theory, relying on intuition alone, can lead to contradictions. Indeed, one of the reasons for the axiomization of set theory was to formulate rules for dealing with sets that would avoid these contradictions. Although we shall not deal with the axioms explicitly, the rules we follow in dealing with sets derive from them. In this book, you will learn how to deal with sets in an apprentice fashion, by observing how we handle them and by working with them yourself. At some point of your studies, you may wish to study the set theory more carefully and in greater detail. Then, a course in logic or foundations will be in order. Section 1. Fundamental Concepts. Oh, Pat's back. Pat?
Have you ever seen a list of all the Amityville movies?
No. You mean Amityville?
Or, yeah, Amityville.
How many are there? Amityville Horror, Amityville 2, The Possession, Amityville 3D, Amityville 4, The Evil Escapes, The Amityville Curse, Amityville, It's About Time, Amityville, A New Generation, Amityville Dollhouse, The Amityville Horror, The Amityville Haunting, The Amityville Asylum, Amityville Death House, The Amityville Playhouse, Amityville No Escape, Amityville Exorcism, Amityville The Awakening. I've not seen a single one, and there's like
there's forgot.
16 of them.
Oh, sorry. Let me continue. The Amityville Exorcism, Amityville Clown House, the Amityville Murders.
I said Amityville Exorcism.
My Amityville Horror, Amityville Cop, Amityville High.
Amityville Cop?
Uh-huh. A city cop is haunted by his bloody past is led to the emergence of some serious police brutality. As the bodies pile up, two detectives seek to stop a demonic force that is terrorizing their neighborhood.
Sure, Bliss, I do have the Kitty Time mask.
Did you get the Amityville Legacy?
Did I?
Ooh, I like this one.
No.
Amityville Evil Never Dies. Amityville Island. Amityville Vibrator. Witches of Amityville Academy. the Amityville Harvest, the Amityville Poltergeist, the Amityville Moon, Amityville Cult, Amityville Vampire, Amityville Scarecrow, Amityville Uprising, Amityville Gas Chamber, Amityville in Space, Amityville Hex, Amityville in the Hood, Amityville Karen.
Why are there so many?
Amityville Christmas Vacation.
Why are they so liberal with the? Does the Amityville license cost like $2? Is that what's going on?
Amityville Thanksgiving, Amityville Scarecrow 2, Ghosts
That's
of
the one
Amityville.
where the Amityville guys pardon
Hold on,
turkey.
this is gonna be a really good string for you. The Amityville Ride Share.
Whoa.
Amityville Death Toilet. Amityville.
What's your devil's bargain?
Amityville.
What do I have to do to get this latex cat-shaped sword of Damocles away from me?
No, that's not good enough. I don't like the kitty time because it means we have to stop playing the video game, and you have to go get his mask, and you have to go put the thing on and tilt for 30 seconds.
It takes like 1 second for me to put the mask on.
John, let me get back to reading you Amityville movies. Amityville Job Interview, Amityville Elevator, Amityville Emmanuel.
The Amityville Elevator is pretty silly. That's pretty wacky.
Amityville Shark House. Amityville Apocalypse.
Like a reptile house, but a shark house?
Mm-hmm.
And it's in Amityville?
Amityville
Shark House?
Amityville Ripper. The last Amityville movie. Followed by Amityville Backpack.
Amityville Shark House has an AI-generated poster.
Well, that's funny because it is from 2023. So is that right?
It looks. I don't know. I choose to believe that it has multiple. Yes, it has multiple AI-generated posters.
Okay, the one that shows up on Letterboxd doesn't look AI-generated to me. It looks really poorly photoshopped.
Look at the ones on IMDb. There's one especially on IMDb that is
the one that's like the shark
AI-generated.
bursting out of the attic.
Yeah,
that's
AI generated.
And then the one bursting out of the side of the house, that's AI generated.
There's an Amityville in space.
Yeah, I listed that one.
Yeah, but I'm seeing the poster for it now, and it's really compelling.
I have to get back to listing it. I was at Amityville Backpack, Amityville Bigfoot, Amityville Webcam, Amityville Turkey Day, Once Upon a Time in Amityville, Amityville AI, Amityville Where the Echo Lives, Amityville Void, and the most recent one from February 1st, 2025, Amityville VR.
Sheer Bliss, I'm afraid you've made a grave miscalculation by trying to use leverage against me to get Pat to do something. Because Pat has oppositional defiance disorder.
Why would I do anything?
The very act of asking him to do something essentially guarantees that it won't happen. Unless you have the weird, like, codependent, semi-abusive relationship with him that I have. In which you just sort of gradually browbeat him into doing things. But that takes months of effort.
John,
it's like carving through stone.
John, you might want to wonder why I brought this up. It's because I just saw announced for summer 2026 Amityville Pool Toy Massacre.
Amityville Pool Toy Massacre.
I just saw that announced today.
Okay, this looks like a real poster. It doesn't look AI generated, at least.
Yeah, Bloody Disgusting posted it.
Wild. Yeah, there must be something going on with the Amityville license.
Do you think they're gonna make that Amityville Dick Cheney?
Pat, it's decision time.
What's up?
You put Xena on the screen for 60 seconds, or Shira Bliss uses the nuclear football.
Xena's not in here.
Oh shit.
I don't know where she is. She probably went to bed.
Sometimes life just gets in the way.
We'll see. She's in the other room. Oh, wait. You can't really see her because it's so dark. Yeah, come here. Huh.
Xena. Am I helping? Xena.
No, you're not. She just wants to
Come on,
hide.
girl. Oh my god. She's so good. I love Xena.
Hey, sweet. That's my sweet little lady. Adoran. Tina, you know your face. Look at them. They're so famous.
What a good dog.
Up there.
Just relaxing.
Yeah.
Oh, she got eye boogers.
They're all the dogs are extremely depressed right now. Julie's at a conference.
Oh yeah. And it's about to get cold as hell for you, isn't it?
It depends. What do you mean by cold as hell? Easy no.
Like snowing and below freezing all the time.
Probably. It's like 50 degrees right now.
That's not too bad.
Yeah, Xena was she was in a random field off a highway, Texas.
Yeah.
And that was 10 years ago. Is it 2026 yet? No, that was 10 years,
Man.
over 10 years ago.
Remember what a little shit kicker she was when she was young?
No, because I have Geo for reference to what a shit kicker is. But I do once remember
In comparison, Xena was an angel.
I do remember I do remember when Xena once ate the barbecue takeout, including containers for House Ministers and I's barbecue leftovers.
Boy. Thank you. All right, we've satisfied the demands of the Greater Key of Solomon demon in chat.
Yeah, I wish I could get Geo, but
We get banana picks.
Geo hates my app. Well, or rather,
Yeah, Geo hates you because you won't let her shit she won't let her shit anywhere.
No, it's not
all
true.
the places she would want to shit, you won't let her shit there.
You won't believe, I was getting ready to set up the stream today, and I was like, I'm gonna turn on my I haven't been in my office in like 2 days, and I'm like, I'm gonna turn on this fucking light, and there's gonna be a Geo turd on in front of me, and I couldn't see. It was pitch black in the house, and I just knew Geo shit 2 feet in front of me from where I'm standing. Turned it on.
You just smell it.
No, it was cold as hell. I just knew. I just knew she would do something like that because she's been in a fucking pissy attitude. Since, oh my god, so annoying.
So you turned the light on and there it is.
Yeah, there it was.
You're just correct.
Yeah.
There's no twist to this story. This is a story about real fucking life.
She's so.
This is Italian realist cinema.
She's so fucking. Oh, she's been having a pill. She's been a pill since Julia left.
Yeah.
She's like so mopey. She doesn't. I mean, she's like she has like what do you call it when you don't want to be around people? Antisocial. Hanging out on a couch in another room.
Misanthropy. She's become a doomer. She's become. Pat, I'm afraid you have an incel dog.
I take her to go to bed because I'm going to bed, and she doesn't even want to go on. She doesn't even want to get on the bed because Julie's not around. So she just sits in her kennel for like 3 hours and then eventually gets on. Wakes my ass up. Because she needs to be under the covers if she sleeps on the bed.
Really? She makes you like tuck her into the little covers?
Yes, she makes you have to tuck her into the covers, and she's too stupid to figure out how to get under them on her own. She's just so fucking stupid to get under them on her own. So she just ends up like forehead butting you nonstop until you lift the cover up for her.
I love that a lot of her like bullying is just because she's very stupid. Like a lot of her bullying is just ignorance. Sheer Bliss being in involuntary celibate is a state of being. Incel is an attitude.
Yeah.
And Gio's a little incel dog.
Yeah, you want to know something that pisses me off, but it has been true forever?
What?
She's afraid of when I have to bring the trash can back from the curb.
Yeah,
because I usually bring it back and forth.
What about that strikes fear into her heart?
Like we walk by the trash can every single day when we take her out. But if I pick it up to take it back up to the house after I've put it out, she like tries to run away from it. She like refuses to move.
So it's that she's like, oh shit, that thing should not be able to move,
even though it's in my hand.
Yeah, she's like, what are you doing? This is crazy.
This is crazy. What are you doing? I mean, she's still afraid of my garage, which is fine. When we got her, she was afraid of driveway.
Just because that's where cars go?
No, because I don't think she likes standing on it.
It's just like a bad surface. It's just sort of a cursed slab of concrete.
You're really racking your head around.
I'm trying to understand your dog's psychology, but I think there might be nothing there. I think your dog might just be glitchy. I think you might have a weird glitchy dog.
Yeah.
Xena.
Yeah. Xena's just hanging out. Xena's good. Did you read this line?
Shady's saying Goose still humps like a mad woman even though she's spayed.
Xena used to hump when she was younger. But... Well, no, that's not true. She tries to hump Gio all the time.
Yeah.
But I think it's because Gio's annoying.
Sheer Bliss, I guess you are... Well, humping is one of the necessary... It is a necessary but not sufficient criterion for under the Mormon theological definition of sex. If you're humping a wall, you're not having sex.
I think dogs...
If you're humping through clothes, you're not having sex.
Well, here's the thing:
if you're penetrating but not humping, you're not having sex. It is only the penetration with the humping that results in sex.
I mean, here's the problem: dogs can't get married in the Mormon Church. So why would they be restricted to marriage?
Yeah. Which I think a Mormon, like if the Mormon Church's definition of sex is truly this strict, there's a lot of stuff you can do that doesn't count. Like a lot of stuff.
Yeah, Xena's just hanging out here.
Yeah, like soaking. Do you think? But I'm interested. I'm thinking of holding a conference, in Salt Lake City, which I'm going to call Beyond Soaking.
How are you going to address the NICMO crisis?
Exploring the future of Mormon sexual loopholes.
Well, how are you going to address the NICMO crisis ravaging those communities?
What is a NICMO? Non-committal makeout.
Yeah, it's extremely controversial in the community.
It's just about kissing without
dating,
without even intending to date. I mean, it's
extremely controversial.
It's so tame in comparison to soaking. Like if that's extremely controversial, then soaking must be like a powder keg.
No, because it's so much more rare.
Oh, okay. Yeah, NICMO is is, I guess, getting pretty common.
Yeah,
Because
everyone's
it
Nick
doesn't
mode.
involve getting your friends to help you fake. I guess it doesn't involve getting your friends to participate in an elaborate role play where you try and trick God into thinking that you're not fucking. Oh, it's so funny. Do you think when people soak, they like really loudly say things like, "Oh no, this is all a big accident. I can't believe I fell like this. I can't get up. This mattress is too squishy. Oh no, my best friend, do not jump on the mattress. We're in a very compromising position over here."
Can you check for me what the Mormon slang is for dry humping? Because I feel like it's something very profane.
Durfing. It is so fucked up.
Durfing.
Durfing.
Yep.
Durfing. Awesome. Durfing.
Did you know that you're a star and everyone loves you?
Yeah, sure, Bliss, if you just pick up a bowl and drop it on top of God's head, he won't see you fuck.
Oh, Gio, everyone loves you. You're a star. You're a star.
And she is so good. Look at her eyes. Or Xena, I mean.
Don't look
The
too
shape
close.
of her eyes is perfect.
Don't look too closely because she does have extreme cataracts. Or
Yeah,
very
but
visible cataracts.
that doesn't mean that she doesn't have beautiful eyes. Are you gonna get her dog LASIK?
No. I think it's better for me if she has a harder time seeing because she's very reactive to dogs.
Yeah, it is true that when dogs lose their sight or hearing, it doesn't seem to bother them all that much. They just deal with it.
I mean, it wouldn't bother humans that much if they didn't have to drive everywhere.
No, it still did. Before cars, people still didn't like going deaf or blind. There's a lot of documentation of this. Beethoven, read Beethoven's biography.
He went blind?
He went deaf.
I didn't say you said deaf. I didn't say blind.
Okay, well, Henri Matisse went blind, and he fucking did a lot of shit to work around how blind he was. He did just keep going, but it's not like he loved going blind.
What a baby. What a beta cuck.
Wow. Okay,
if my dog
Doug.
can deal with it, your random fucking European-y weenie can
European-y weenie. European-y weenie? That is... Fuck. That's like the most boomer insult I can imagine. I immediately visualize that as an all caps Facebook post. In reference to Emmanuel Macron or some other completely now irrelevant 2000s era European political figure that boomers are having crazy conspiracy theories about.
If the interaction was so funny, clip it so I can put it on TikTok and go viral.
Yeah, clip it, you Oceanie weenie.
Ozzy
fucking
Ozzy I'll work.
I mean, there's Aussie Posse. Let's see. Aussie
is it posse? But I'm saying actually pussy in a really weird way.
That's what I thought I thought that might work better than it ended up doing. It just felt really bad to say.
It would have to be Ozzy Pussai, which doesn't work. Ozzy Bossy? No.
Yeah. It's just impossible. Doug,
That tin can we keep the money in isn't gonna be big enough, right?
Doug opens his backpack, takes out a deck of cards, and hands it to you. In the last few years, you three had raised enough money to get your hopes up.
Remember what we promised?
Christine tucks her hair behind her ear.
Before the youngest member of the club turns 18?
Doug beats his chest.
We're gonna fuck?
That would be me.
We'll buy the drive-in.
The solitaire game I invented is gonna make us so much money. It's called Solitaire 10. You'll see why.
How do you think you're gonna make money off a solitaire game, Doug?
He's gonna put it. He's gonna put a bunch of clowns on it and call it Balatro.
The idea is to start from the card you turn over and try to add cards to get 10.
You see, the thing about Balatro is that it's a dang video game, and you can sell video games. But solitaire games are just games you can play with any normal deck of cards, so you can't really monetize them.
10, but isn't the jack worth 11?
Yes, the Jack 11, the King, Queen 12, and the King 13.
So?
Doug pauses before revealing the key to his creation.
Depending on the color of the card you turn over, cards you choose from the board will either add or subtract to the total.
Try as you might, you find it hard to follow Doug's instructions. Doug seems to realize this and signals you to wait.
If the first card is red, red cards will add to the total, and black cards will subtract. And if it's black, cards will be the ones that add, and the red cards will subtract.
What happens if you can't reach 10?
You freaking die! You die! I kill you! You turn over a new card and continue with that one.
Christine remains silent.
She seems to be about to say something, but in the end she doesn't.
And get this.
Doug can't hide his excitement.
If you reach 10 using all of the 10 cards available, you shout, Super 10! And win outright.
Doug taps you on the shoulder.
You make a Super 10 and I give you a dare.
I dare you to let me pummel you, Doug. I dare you to let me destroy you physically.
If you run out of cards to turn over and can't make 10, we count the cards in the pot and that's your final score.
You have to make a Super 10.
Which one do you think I start with to make a Super 10?
No, I'm not doing this. This is a trial for you.
Oh, I started with a king. I see.
Shady, I worry that this clip makes us look like fools, or nimrods, or real jokers, real busters. Is that what we're like?
What do you mean? Oh shit.
Pat's confidence is unshakable.
Shit.
Super negative 16.
Whatever. Leave me alone. I can't focus on the game. I'm too horny. Cousin.
I'm so fucking horny.
Now what? I thought you were gonna dare me to let you punch me 1,000 times.
Christine seems to enjoy the situation.
Too dark. Can't see. But guys can know rest.
Okay, Shady was aiming for scalawags or cards. I'll accept being a scalawag, a card, a character, a larger-than-life figure, a folk hero, any of those things.
If anyone's concerned, Xena's sitting on her dog bed and she's super calm.
A ne'er-do-well, a wag, a rake. She's on her little cushion. Christine seems to enjoy the situation.
There's an easy way to make a super 10.
No. Hell.
Christine starts to explain something, but you stop paying attention.
There was like an analytical insight that you could have had to win that game. The high whistling brown note. Your gut clenches and forces all the shit out of your body. You see Brandon in the distance and your heart starts to race. President. Oh no, it's fuck.
It's Joe Biden.
It's Joe Biden. It's young Joe Biden. He is here to. This is where we realize we are playing as Corn Pop. They're fucking looking for you. Look at this man.
Guys, I fucked up.
Doug and Christine, shut up.
What do you mean you fucked up? What kind of shit did you bring? What kind of shit did you bring down on us? Did you fucking bring Joe Biden out here?
You point to a spot on the horizon and your voice cracks.
It's just that Brandon.
Do the voice crack.
It's just that
you pause and try to sound more confident. Wow,
Brandon.
That's what you think a voice crack sounds like?
That's what my voice sounded like before it deepened.
A voice crack is when you go into falsetto accidentally. Can you do a falsetto? No, that's not a falsetto.
I'm just a little guy.
There we go. That's a falsetto.
Okay.
Now try going. I'm interested in exploring this now. Try reading that sentence and cracking into a falsetto.
Okay, how do I get back there?
It's just that Brandon. That's okay. Wait, no. You're making progress. That one you did all in falsetto. Now try going from normal register to falsetto with a crack.
It's just that
Brandon.
Let's go, Brandon.
It's just that Brandon.
It's just Brandon.
I love that you can only do full falsetto or no falsetto.
I mean,
That's
I have
awesome.
to dig deep to get down there. I'd be like,
I've never heard you do a falsetto before, and now I know why.
Yeah. I'm just a baby. Don't hurt me.
He's just a baby.
I'm just a baby.
You pause and try to sound more like a baby.
Yeah, yesterday we played dice and I fleeced him.
Dude, what? That man's huge.
I realized
he's shaped like an upside down triangle.
I realized that my falsetto is just like what I would sound like as a character on home movies.
Christine taps you on the shoulder and Doug throws his head in his hands.
Fucking hell. We're fucking dead. It's fucking over. Brandon is going to rip our heads off and shove them up our asses. Brandon is going to crucify and then shoot us. They're going to kill us.
Brandon, can we be in your movie? Brandon. And then Coach McGurk's like,
I already read this.
You ever get a tattoo, make sure it's cool, like a... No, that's not a good...
Shady says this is a fucking panto. That
What's a
is
panto?
some British Commonwealth shit that we do not have much context
What's
for,
a
but I
panto?
think he's talking about a pantomime.
Shh, come on. Come over here. Get down. What is a panto?
Pantomime,
But I know what a pantomime
informally
is.
panto, a type of musical comedy stage production designed for family entertainment, generally combining broad and topical humor and cross-dressing actors with a story more or less based on a well-known fairy tale, fable, or folk tale. Okay, Christine is almost 2 years older than you. There are times when you feel even younger next to
Especially
her.
when my voice breaks. I sound like this.
Yeah, when
Christine,
you can't help but insist that you're a baby, that you're just a little baby. You walk nonstop for more than half an hour.
If Brandon doesn't kill us, the heat will.
You look at Doug. You look at the vile Doug. The cream he uses is invisible, but the smell isn't. You've gotten used to it, but it still hits your nostrils from time to time. Doug smells like a sick frog. Is it true what his mother
just
said?
stink?
Doug is the only boy you know who's allergic to the sun.
Oof. I can't believe you didn't wait for us yesterday. I try to explain. But Brandon wanted a rematch.
when your voice cracks and won't go back to normal.
I didn't think you'd figure out Doug's trick. You thought that's your problem. You think too much. That's not what I'd say.
I think too
is.
damn much.
I think his problem is that he did this to fucking Joe Brandon when he was pushing TRT.
Yeah, Joe Brandon in his chain swinging days. You can't bring yourself to hold Christine's gaze.
Sorry to interrupt you, but we've reached the river.
Little River is one of the main tributaries of Varney Lake.
Is it safe?
That footstep sound. You take a deep breath and cross the old bridge at full speed. The distance makes you feel better. Because even though you like her, Christine intimidates you.
Come on, Doug. Don't be a pussy.
Oh, there we go. Now the toxic masculinity is in the script. Doug looks at Christine and Christine points to the bridge.
Your turn.
Doug starts to cross. A board moves and he lets out a little pussy scream. Christine laughs. It's beautiful, but it makes you feel hollow. And that hollowness reminds you that Christine's been dating a boy from her hometown for several years. And that when the summer is over, she'll be back with him.
Over there, see? Yes. What is it? No freaking idea. Should we go see?
No freaking idea.
It's just Brandon.
when your voice cracks and you have a New York accent.
But no freaking idea. Come on, we gotta walk over there. Yeah.
You've never been to this part of Varney Lake before.
What is that over there? I don't know. It's Brandon on like a tractor.
How far have we walked already?
Not far enough yet. Brandon is...
Christine seems to be looking for the right word.
bitter.
A son of a bitch, you think. You walk faster to try to keep some thoughts out of your head about bitches and sons. Christine follows close behind you and Doug. Yeah, Sheerbliss Jimmy's pretty horny, but I don't know. Unrequited love is pretty normal in this kind of age group.
Wow.
Wowie zowie. A new headquarters for the club? Gets my vote. Oh, look how beautiful he looks. This should be in the Louvre.
Yeah, he's fucking glowing. so mysterious. Eyes directed upward toward the heavens.
Is it abandoned?
Future societies would be like,
I think I just saw the light in myself. I think I just discovered my own divinity.
Future generations would look at this and be like, oh, was this their sun god akin to Apollo? Let's go and see.
You all run to the entrance of the mill with a surprising energy. Although the door is open, the stench of confinement is intense.
There's a guy in there! A freaking Dracula!
The sun. Or do you? You have two characters.
Yeah. The sun! For a few seconds, no one says anything. Doug seems to remember something and starts going through his backpack.
My mom bought this allergy cream for me.
The sun! Something about the man's desperation moves you. You grab Doug's hand and shake your head. Let him fucking suffer. You think of your grandfather. The day he died, you had read him a letter from your grandmother. When you finished and you thought he had fallen asleep, you got up carefully and walked to the door. But he was not asleep. Whispering, he asked you to close all the curtains. It was 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Half an hour later, you found him dead in his bed. And you could swear he was smiling.
He doesn't need any cream, Doug. He just wants a little darkness.
The sun. The sun is coming in through 2 different windows. Yeah, Shady, it's fucking crazy. I was talking to Pat about this a while ago. It's fucking crazy how much of my journey to adulthood has been discovering that the NYT sucks and had, like, the paper of record, the big newspaper of the United States, sucks and has always sucked.
Hey, but on good news, JD Vance's half-brother just lost his Cincinnati mayoral election.
Good. One high up, the other full of broken glass.
Over the windows.
You think about asking Doug and Christine to stand in front of the lowest window, but it's full of glass and looks dangerous. As for the higher window, there's no way to cover it without using some kind of tool.
We gotta save this, grab blanket.
You lift the blanket and shake it a little. Okay.
Grab long reed.
You find some long reeds in the corner of the mill. You grab one.
Move old plow. Lean it against the window with broken glass.
You leave the reed and the blanket on the floor. You ask Doug and Christine for help and you lift the old plow.
Watch out for the glass.
You move it closer to the window and gently rest it to block the light coming in from outside.
Excellent. Now cover the windows.
Yeah, Shady, I mean, the NYT is like a weird reactionary liberal publication. It's so bizarre. I mean, not bizarre if you kind of understand the dynamics of American neoliberalism, but, like, it's still just, like, these the type of people to give Dick Cheney, like, a tearful eulogy. And yet, you know, vote blue no matter who. Unless it's Soren Mamdani, in which case, vote Working Families Party. Something occurs to you. It's the same technique your mom uses to remove cobwebs. Wow, it's the same technique your mom uses? Owned! To remove cobwebs from the whatever. She uses a broom and an old rag. You put the blanket over the reed and lean the reed against the wall. You try to block the light coming through the window without success. You need another reed to stretch the blanket and cover more surface area. You grab another freaking reed. You lean the second reed against the wall and... Yeah, Shady, I mean, that's kind of what I mean, right? Is that the political, like the politically enfranchised core of liberal America is largely what you would call neoliberal, because it's like the neoliberal international order is something that benefits them materially, right? And they, at the same time, they are in favor of like civil rights stuff domestically because there are inefficiencies inherent in at least explicit discrimination that limit economic opportunity, right? And so there's a certain segment of them that are willing to kind of get on the side of civil rights because they see sort of the big picture of it. But like, these are not people who are actually interested in any kind of real equity. They're interested in nominal equity.
Ooh, cheap viewers.
Gotta throw this in the trash before... Oh, thank you, Shady. Yeah, gotta throw that in the trash before Pat gives them his life savings. Also, Pat just immediately got on his phone as I was responding to Shady. I saw you fucking do that. Just doing Picross.
I was just gonna say, like, it's just, Democrats just don't hate Republicans. That's a thing you need to learn.
The NYT is, I guess you could call them Zionist, but they're Zionist in the way that basically
streams without sound or whatever.
They're Zionist in the way that basically all establishment American media is Zionist, right? They're not like evangelical Zionist.
Yeah, I mean, I always tell John horror stories. The New York Times has been a very conservative publication, like, long before October 7th.
No, it doesn't. Yeah, no, Mahanik, that doesn't like make it better. I'm just clarifying that there are many lanes of Zionism in the United States, and the New York Times occupies what, in legacy media terms, is kind of the normative lane. Sure, Shady, I would agree that the NYT is not particularly liberal in the sense that...
Yeah, they are.
We're fighting against the fact that there are multiple definitions of the term limit, or multiple connotative definitions of the term liberal in politics, right?
I mean, they're capital L liberal.
Yeah. Yes, Shady, they're definitely not progressive.
Or leftist is how we would typically say.
Well, they're neither. They're neither progressive or leftist.
Right. Well, we'd usually, instead of saying progressivist, we'd say leftist.
Shady said a normal word, and you just attacked it. In the United States, in the United States, and I think in a lot of the Anglosphere, progressive and leftist are two different things. Largely by virtue of the fact that self-described progressives are often consciously avoiding labeling themselves as leftists. And that says a lot. It says a lot about what their economic
What's a contemporary
convictions
example
are.
you have of that?
Alexandra Ocasio-Cortez describes herself as a progressive.
Oh, does
She's part of the Progressive Caucus.
Oh, that's right. But that's right. Politicians can't say leftist, though. They're not allowed.
That's true. It is extra tricky in politics, but also in the history of the United States, there was a whole progressive era between Theodore Roosevelt, Woodrow Wilson, and then FDR. Theodore Roosevelt and Woodrow Wilson were not leftist at all. They were progressive. And in the historical, like in that historical definition, a progressive is kind of similar to a modern urbanist, where they just want They want public infrastructure. They want a country that quote unquote works, right? But they don't they don't really embrace any kind of class analysis or any kind of leftist economic thought, other than the idea that the government should build things and provide public services and own things. Which is better than nothing. I definitely feel far more affinity for progressives than I do for austerity neoliberals, right? And I would vote for a YIMBY urbanist candidate over a standard Democrat.
Yeah,
I just feel like their vision of politics is incomplete and will generate generate the kinds of social transformations they, in their hearts, want.
I've heard a lot of leftists describe themselves as progressive.
I think a lot of leftists, a lot of people who would, if they lived in a society that didn't have a lot of people with a pretty combative attitude towards the idea of a leftist, I think a lot of leftists would just describe themselves as leftists, but I think a lot of leftists, since we do live in a society like that, use the term progressive as a cape. E.K. Hochman, I mean, the dissolution of the American left is a very long history, and we almost did have a leftist president in FDR. Especially in his first term, his vice president was a socialist, an avowed socialist. He himself was not. He fit more or less into the progressive vein, but he had a better relationship with American socialism and with the labor movement than either Woodrow Wilson or Teddy Roosevelt, right? And that's why a lot of the, his election was a result of the success of the American labor struggle, in spite of the very intentional dismantling of the leftist backbone of the labor movement in the wake of World War I and then World War II. It's funny how the cyclical wars of the United States' kind of cyclical perpetual wars have all in some way contributed a little bit to the institutional weakening of American leftism. But yeah, I'm boring Patrick. He's deep in his phone. We gotta keep playing this game. Doug's canteen bounces off one of the walls and lands on the rubble with a thud. You're not even sure you saw the old man lashing out. And you wonder if your brain isn't filling in the blanks. Ugh. The sign. You helped the old man up. Who is he? Shady, the problem is if I changed the channel category to just chatting and we kept talking about this, Pat would keep looking at his phone, and it would just become a solo podcast for me.
Well, I didn't want to interrupt you.
I wouldn't feel right about that.
You were on a roll.
And why is he dressed like that?
Damn, I guess they haven't seen... Has the movie Dracula not come out yet? No, it totally has.
Yeah, it has.
Right? Dracula movie.
That was a black and white film, yes.
That was...
I mean, definitely Nosferatu has.
Yeah, but Nosferatu was famously a movie that was destroyed. And did not get wide release because the majority of 1931 were destroyed. Yeah, these guys should have seen Dracula by now.
Yeah.
Nosferatu, a lot of people would not have seen that. Because the person who owned it
these kids
really
can be film
mad
buffs.
at it. No, I don't know if it physically would have been possible.
Would have existed.
Yeah, for them to have gone see. But I don't think this guy looks like Nosferatu.
You turn your head towards the door.
A beautiful deer.
The old man raises his hand, his gaze fixed upon the animal. None of you move a muscle. You think of Brandon laughing about how he and his brothers used to kill rabbits. You have to point the flashlight at him.
They freeze like idiots. You approach slowly and a good hit does the rest.
But what followed was no hit at all.
Oh my god.
Wow, made myself cough with that. The body of the deer lay limp at the feet of the vampire. The friggin' vampire. It's noon. The hour of the vampire. And the same sun you blocked from the old mill shines with all its intensity over Varney Lake. You guys gonna run? You guys gonna leave?
Why?
It's
We
noon.
just helped him out.
It's freaking noon. Lou. Autumn 1981?
I can only imagine the fear you must have felt. Jimmy remained silent, staring at some point behind your head. After his detailed account about the first encounter with the vampire, he sees somewhat changed, but you can't really say how. You look towards the door. Will she come as she promised? Jimmy sighs and looks down. What's he thinking about?
What's he thinking? What's Jimmy thinking
He doesn't
about?
know about it, but you've got your hands on the reports about his involvement in the Vietnam War through an acquaintance. Would you include any of that in your new book? Ask the... Huh? You repeat the question. No, not afraid. No, really, no.
His voice got stuck forever. The trauma.
You wait for him to say something else, but he seems lost in thought again. Another coffee? Jimmy shakes his head, and you don't insist.
Penny for your Jimmy thoughts.
You think of your editor of the words he said to you the last time you met. Your career wouldn't survive another failure. Jimmy settles back in his chair. You know what I'm afraid of, Lou? That guy in the fucking corner who's clearly a vampire.
Yeah, this Star Wars bounty hunter. Did you ever forget a name?
You ever forget a name? The director of a movie? Or the author of a book? When something like that happens to you, the mind becomes obsessed. Goes into a loop, trying to remember that name even when you don't care anymore. The answer can appear at any moment. While you're watching TV, while you're washing the dishes, that stubbornness, that freedom of your mind to work behind the scenes, as if it were an independent entity. What's the limit, Lou? Does it have an end? You remain silent, feeling how the distance between you and Jimmy grows with each passing second. For you, these questions were never rhetorical, and you know that there were not many people prepared to listen to the answers.
There's no
There it
end.
is. After
You-
talking on
what-
the phone, you had your doubts.
Jimmy, you have leaping brain disease. A disease where your brain leaps out of your skull and takes on a life of its own.
But in the end, she came. You had chosen this table so that Jimmy was sitting with his back to the door. You needed the surprise effect.
You're
Jimmy?
ambushing him? You're ambushing him?
Christine?
You're surprise Christining him?
Time seems to stand still, neither of them move. How long has it been? 27 years. Wow. You notice the way Jimmy seems to stumble over his words. You know that love is nothing more than an adaptive trick to perpetuate the species.
Are we a brain? Are we an alien?
But as with any other magic trick, knowing there's a trick is not enough to escape its effects. Come, let's sit at the table.
Come, kiss each other. Sit at this table so I can watch you
Jimmy.
kiss. I'm Lou, the sick alien freak.
I can't believe it. Jimmy smiles and you look away. There's something about the gesture that makes you uncomfortable. She's doing this with her hand as she looks at him. As if the muscles in his
Yeah,
face have forgotten what a smile
They're
looks
both
like.
doing that like extremely lewd dick sucking motion at each other.
I'm a little late, I'm sorry. Don't worry about it. We've just started. You tell Christine what you were talking about with Jimmy. That day in the summer of 1954 when you met the vampire. Did you tell him about Doug? My cousin? Jimmy nods, drumming his fingers on the table.
Did Doug turn into a vampire? That would be so sick.
Is that who's behind us? Why is he drumming his fingers on the table? Although
God,
you
I hope
assume
so.
it's a nervous gesture, Jimmy's fingers seem to be asking. That summer was... I'm sorry. I thought I was ready. You lean forward and take a deep breath. You know you can't miss this opportunity. You tell them what you can about your new book. At first, you find it hard to articulate some ideas. You're not selling a project to a publisher. Gradually, you find your tone, and you are aware of the effect your words have on both Jimmy and Christine. You even talk about memory as a way of purging the present at a point when you were feeling particularly poetical.
Uh-huh.
But you know that memory can be that.
So we're relating...
much more.
Okay, so Jimmy and Christina are relating their childhood vampire story to a guy who's like writing an esoteric philosophy book. Like they're telling Deleuze and Guattari about that time they met a vampire. Is that what's going on?
Or this is like oh fuck, why am I blanking on his name? The guy who played Captain Kirk.
This is the Tech War books.
Yeah, this is the Tech War books. It's like, let me tell you about Tech War, the book.
Let me tell you about... In the future, there will be a single strategic resource of any importance to the intergalactic economy, and it is called tech, spelled T-E-K. Yeah.
You don't feel comfortable. Why are you doing all this? Is what your editor thinks really so important? Your readers? Anyway, you managed to spur a change, and Christine seems determined to talk. You have to understand that we were kids. Kids. You find it interesting that Christine used the same argument as Jimmy. The summer was just beginning. Wow, I miss that feeling. The days seem to go on forever.
I miss how it felt when summer was just beginning and you would meet a vampire and you could do anything.
The 80s. Ronald Reagan got rid of the summer. Alright, it's 11.
I really... Whenever I can't think about the idea of summer vacation too much. Because when I do, I get intensely jealous of it, and I feel like I should just have it. I should be allowed to have summer vacation.
They do
I guess
in
what
Europe.
what I should be allowed to have is like winter late. Like they should split up summer vacation and put a couple weeks of it in like early winter leading up to the holidays, and then another couple weeks in spring. Because summer vacation in Houston is a little bit of a scam, because it sucks to be outside.
The whole thing with summer vacation is you're supposed to go somewhere.
Well,
in Vermont, we'd go to Maine. That was the thing you did in summer.
Yeah, like 6 weeks of paid leave would be pretty sick. Although, students get even more than that. They get 2 weeks around Christmas, a week around spring, and then 6 weeks in summer. So they get like 9 weeks plus holidays, right? And that would whip. That would totally rule. I think we should get 9 weeks of vacation. I think there should be a law that we all get 9 weeks of vacation. There's 52 freaking weeks in the year. That's like not even that many. That's like only 20% of the year. It's fine.
You know what I think? I think if you grew up where I did in Vermont, you would love Maine. I feel like you'd still be going to Maine.
I mean, I've been to Maine. I like Maine.
No, but you don't understand. You go to Maine.
Oh, like for summer?
Well, you go to Maine for like a week in the summer. You'd go to...
Yeah,
Portland.
sure, that sounds great.
You'd go to...
I mean, definitely when I was in school, we would do shit like that over summer vacation. We would frequently go to places with less punishing climates. I think Maine might have been a summer trip.
Do you think Maine and Vermont have very different climates?
Well, no. But Maine has a lot of access to the Atlantic. Yeah, Mohnex Sheer Bliss, I think we all friggin' agree we should work less. Like, this shit sucks and it's a scam and it doesn't actually, like, the number of hours we work per year doesn't actually have that huge of an impact on our economic productivity because we're a we're not a manufacturing
Geo's
economy. We're like a
fleeing the
service and
camera.
finance economy. And
Geo
you know what?
fled the camera.
People that work in manufacturing should get a bunch of vacation. We don't need all this shit. We don't need as much shit as we have.
But yeah, I feel like you'd be like one of those guys who still talks about Maine, you know?
I mean, I can talk about Maine if you want.
No,
Maine has black flies, which are weird biting flies that aren't mosquitoes.
No, you don't get it. You're thinking about going to Maine, like plural or like singularly, like your experience of going to Maine. I'm saying like the general verb going to Maine.
Pat, could you get whoopie pies in Vermont?
Yeah.
Fuck.
I had whoopie
That's
pie.
one of
I
the
had a
things-
whoopie pie like a week ago. I showed the European kids what whoopie pies were.
Oh, you can get them in New York State?
Yeah.
Fuck, man. I guess the Amish make some whoopie pies, so anywhere that's near the Amish, you can get a whoopie pie.
I mean, it's just the Northeast.
Yeah.
Because, you know, I was talking about New York's not in New England, but it is in the Northeast.
Yeah.
Whoopie pies are great.
They rule. I made some at home once, and they were just okay.
You'd have to put too much sugar in that you would feel comfortable using.
Yeah, it really was the icing. The icing recipe that, like, they gave me a couple of icing recipes, the people who made the whoopie pie recipe, and the one that they said was like most authentic was based on marshmallow fluff, and it tasted like butt. And I don't think I've ever had a whoopie pie that actually used marshmallow fluff.
I mean, I'd believe it if someone told me that inside the cream was fluff. Well, the thing is that there's whoopie pies that are huge, and those use icing. But they sell these, like, smaller whoopie pies that, like, fit in your hand. It's Whoopie, WHOOPIE.
Yeah, whoopie.
Whoopie pies.
Whoopie.
I think, like, the smaller ones that like fit in your hand comfortably are the ones that usually are used flush. But the huge ones that like are hamburger sized are usually the ones with icing. I don't fuck with the small ones. Even though I, as an adult and who understands calories and sugar and stuff, I'm like,
you know, I like both.
You just said hate
one
fluff.
of my the small ones I've had used icing.
Okay.
So, but the marshmallow fluff ones sucked. And I won't make those again. The ones that I made with icing were fine, but it was buttercream, and I don't think that was right.
I made banana bread because one of the British guy had a bunch of went to New York City for a while he was staying here, and he had left a bunch of bananas that went brown, and so I made banana bread. And I was making banana bread, and I realized how much sugar I was putting in the banana bread, and I was like, I can't do this.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I can't do this more than once every 5 years. I'll turn into that fucking blueberry kid from Willy Wonka.
You'll turn into Augustus Gloop.
Oh.
You'll get stuck in the chocolate tube.
Yeah.
But you're right. It is 11, and I have to go on a run tonight, and I'm sleepy.
Yeah, I mean,
so
we'll be back to
we'll just leave it with this idyllic shot of these kids on the grass waiting to turn into vampires.
Yeah, waiting for what I assume is going to be murdering their town that they live in with a vampire.
Yeah.
They're gonna
Yeah.
Salem's Lot it.
Yeah, they're gonna put him in a Red Rider wagon and throw a blanket over him and drag him into town.
Yeah. You ever see Salem's Lot or read it?
Oh,
You didn't read
but
it.
it's 11. It's 11 in Eastern time, which is where Pat is.
Yeah. And John doesn't like it when I go long.
I don't, not really. Especially not when I'm feeling sleepy, which is almost every
You ever
Tuesday.
been in a Salem's Lot situation, John?
Me, no. Me personally, no.
You ever watched any of the Salem's Lot movies?
I mean, didn't we watch one together?
No. Never.
We didn't?
Never.
Hmm.
Toby Hooper did the miniseries. That's like 2 episodes. That's pretty good. I did show you a lot of stuff from the sequel that has this like random kid who like smokes cigarettes and wears sunglasses and says like "fuck you" to everyone.
Ah.
I did show you a lot of that from the film Return to Salem's Lot.
Well, then no, I have not. I have not seen Salem's Lot. I've never been in a Salem's Lot situation personally.
It only takes like 48 hours for the vampire
To get in a
for the vampire to just literally take out the whole town.
Wow.
From his like arrival to literally every single person in town becoming a vampire, it's like 48 hours.
That dude's thirsty.
Or you know what? It's probably closer to 72 because
or is he like not even drinking the blood of the people he kills? Is he just wasting them?
He's just flipping them.
Why is he doing that? Doesn't he need blood?
I don't know. Have you seen him? You ever see what he looks like in the movie? You Google Richard Straker movie.
Let's see.
Or actually, no, that might be his little assistant. I'm thinking of Kurt Barlow. Kurt Barlow.
Mr.
Movie.
Barlow movie.
You think this guy looks like he needs to eat a lot?
Yeah, he looks pretty malnourished.
He's just
look at his eyeballs.
Dude. Yeah, he's old.
His eyeballs remind me of that thing that you and Hugh talked about a lot. The thing where the vampires are full of worm.
The Strain?
The Strain.
Yeah, The Strain definitely has vampires inspired by Salem's Lot. The miniseries.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it's tough because Salem's Lot is in Maine. But you have to be careful.
Whenever you describe the Strain, it always seemed like being a worm vampire was kind of fun.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, there are tons of vampires who are characters in this show. Some of them are like immortal assassins from like the 1800s.
Wow.
And
the only problem is I absolutely would not want to be infected by a worm. That's like one of my personal gross out things, and I just couldn't stand it.
Yeah, especially because I feel like they go through the eye. I think sometimes they go through the eyeball.
Shady doesn't like the Strain.
I mean, it's a 4-season TV show. I feel like you can vary. I initially liked the Strain, and then I didn't like the Strain, and then by the end I liked the Strain because the vampires took over America, and they had literally like blood people, like blood milking from people. And like people were breaking
like
out
the Chinese semen milking farms that Jordan Peterson secretly fantasizes about going to.
Yeah, and like those just existed suddenly, and they were breaking.
Okay, bye and Shady. Enjoy scansion. Enjoy judging whether rhymes are slant enough or too slant or not slant enough.
But yeah, it's tough. You don't want to be in a Salem's Lot situation.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
I don't think I
it's
want to be in the strain situation either.
no, because again, I think I would be fine being infected with a worm. Because the problem is that the vampires in the strain for the beginning of the strain are just zombies. And my stance has always been like, I'm just immediately gonna go and get myself zombified.
That seems like such a bad idea, though.
Why? You know what sounds like a bad idea? The stress of having to survive and fall in America with zombies.
Um, I just. But if you become a zombie, then you have to like wander around and hunt for brains and probably get killed eventually by some psycho who is having like the time of his
Yeah,
life because he's always wanted an excuse to kill his neighbors.
yeah, but I imagine like the experience of
And
being a zombie is like being
you're like
zanned out.
you're really sick. No way. It's definitely not like being zanned up. It's like having the super flu. It's
No
like having a
way.
flu that makes you
The
angry.
problem with having well, that I mean, again, I think it. No, I think it would depend. Like I did watch 28 Years Later recently, and John, I did see my future of if I became a zombie there, because the disease is like steroid based. A lot of people just ballooned up and got really fat when they get infected. And so
Uh-huh.
the first zombies you see are like these bald, fat
Yeah, you've told me
zombies
about this. You think you
who
would just be a big circle.
who eat worms. The thing that they dig around in the ground and they eat worms raw. And I
Wow.
was like, that's who I'd be if I was in
That's
this
me.
world. That's me if
That's
I get
me digging
infected.
around for worms and being huge and circular.
Yeah.
And you're like, that seems chill?
Yeah, I mean it's better than what I got now.
Okay. Well,
I
I have to
what
take a shit.
how do you deal with this feeling with
The feeling of needing to take a shit?
No. How do you rationalize this POV of being a zombie with
Oh, like the
uh
super flu POV?
of with fuck, what's the movie? What's the movie where they're in the shopping mall with the zombies?
Oh,
Dawn of
Night
the
of the Living
Dead.
Dead? Dawn of the
Dawn,
Dead. Yeah.
um Dawn of the Dead 3 Land or I'm thinking of Land of the Dead or Day no, I'm thinking of Day of the
Night of the
Dead.
Living Dead.
No, I'm thinking of the
Are
movie
you talking
Day
about
of the Dead.
the punk zombies?
No, that's Night of the Living Dead. I'm talking about like Bub, the zombie from Day of the Dead.
Oh, the what? Bub?
Yeah.
That's just the Living Dead.
No, it's
Oh,
Day of
it's
the
no,
Living
it's
Day of
Day
the
of the
Dead.
Dead, a zombie who is domesticated by Dr. Logan. I have not seen this.
He just seems like because in the thing with Day of the like Dawn of the Dead series is that eventually the zombies do just re-become people in like Land of the Dead.
This guy looks so cool.
He is cool.
He's listening to music, he's holding guns.
Yeah.
This guy seems awesome. He's on the phone.
Yeah, I mean the thing is
He's
that
talking on the phone.
he's talking on the phone, he's being kept in a thing.
He's basically like a 40-year-old emo kid.
Oh, I mean, warm bodies. The POV. The thing is that if you just feel love, you get cure your zombieism, which does just seem too easy. Um, but Day of the Dead, Bub learns to like use phones and like listen to music and love music and stuff. And then by Land of the Dead, there's like zombie paramilitary groups trying to take over Nakatomi Plaza. Like that's the movie.
Awesome.
Yeah, you need to see those movies.
Wait, there's a shot, like there's a still of Bub with a copy of Salem's Lot.
Yeah, that makes sense.
That's very funny.
George Romero and Stephen King were extremely good friends.
That makes sense.
They made Creepshow together.
I would definitely be okay with being a bub.
Yeah, I mean, but I feel like the promise of being a zombie is that maybe if you work hard enough and you hustle, you can become a bub.
If you can pull yourself up by your bootstraps to become bub.
Yeah. All right, we're gonna end the stream here, guys. Everyone should go and watch Day of the Dead. Or actually, I'm nixing that. Everyone should go see the underrated George Romero movie Night Riders, about motorcycle gangs who pretend to be knights and joust each other.
That's a thing?
It rules.
That's like an idea that I've had in for a TTRPG setting. I'm so excited to know that this is a movie someone's already made.
Look, you can look at images too, because they're straight up wearing knight armor, but also just riding motorcycles.
This rules.
And they joust. It's underrated.
Awesome.
And it's Stephen King is in it playing Hoagie Man.
Hoagie Man. What's he look like? There he is, eating a hoagie.
Yeah, he looks horrible. He's the most disgusting looking Stephen King. If I could collect cards, but yeah, Knight Riders is good.
Yeah, E.K. Hawkman, I'm sorry that riding a motorcycle is in general extremely unsafe, and especially unsafe in Houston. That's just not something I can do anything about, even as much as I wish I could. Because everyone does agree that motorcycles are cool.
Yeah.
This is an acknowledged fact.
And, a facet of the movie, John, is that George Romero does think that being a Knight Rider is maybe as close to a utopia you can reach.
Awesome.
All right. See you, everyone.